It is time now for the Peter Chill sign-off news for this Thursday night, April 23rd, 2015. And just before the Peter Channel signs off for the night, a summary of the late night news at 9-0. Peter Wiggins reported in hour. Your top news headlines at 11 o'clock here. This morning, the White House disclosed that a January 2015 drone strike conducted in Pakistan by the CIA with the intention of taking out an Al-Qaeda compound resulted in the deaths of 2 Al-Qaeda hostages who are not known to have been in the line of fire. In New York, to make the economy prosper, help women prosper, Hillary Clinton said at a conference Thursday, emphasizing that the themes she's likely to invoke frequently in her bid to become the nation's first female president. Sawyer Sweeten, who played one of the young twins on Everybody Loves Raymond, has committed suicide, USA Today confirms. In a statement sent by Sawyer's family, this morning a terrible family tragedy has occurred, said his sister Madeline Sweeten in a statement sent. A second ice cream company has recalled all of its products after health officials found an illusory and a sample of its frozen treats as Jenny's second ice cream company to recall products. European leaders are to triple funding for search and rescue operations aimed at migrant boats in the Mediterranean following crisis talks in Brussels. Beyond the Turkish government's denials of the century-old Armenian genocide, lurks the possibility that survivors and their descendants could be deemed legally entitled to someday to financial reputations perhaps worth tens of billions of dollars or more. In New York, crude oil prices settled up 3% of the Thursday hit in 2015 as while U.S. gasoline reached 5-month peaks after Saudi Arabia and its allies maintained an bomb blitz in Yemen that heightened concerns about the security. General David Petraeus' military career has been so successful that supporters recommended a 5th star and a run for the presidency. Washington, Loretta E. Lynch, who was confirmed Thursday as Attorney General, will meet with local police officers nationwide this summer as she tries to strike a new tone for the Justice Department amid a rolling controversy over the use of lethal force. U.S. Agriculture Secretary calls on farmers to address climate change in speech. Journalists often describe the Obama administration as one of the least press-friendly of the modern times with a record of stonewalling, investigating, and generally stemming in the news media. Comcast is planning to cut the cord on its attempted mega merger with Time Warner Cable, opposition to the $45.2 billion tie-up between the country's 2 biggest cable companies from government agencies and consumer groups alike has forced Comcast. Asian stocks outside Japan rose led by commodity companies as oil headed for a 6-weekly advance. Nasdaq 100 futures climb signaling an extension in the U.S. The Calbuco volcano erupts near Puerto Varas, Chile. Wednesday's eruption marked the first such activity in more than 42 years, building a huge ash cloud that over the sparsely populated mountainous area in southern Chile. The world's leading malaria vaccine candidate appears to be disappointed with the final study results showing it doesn't work very well and that initial protection fades over the time. U.S. Department of Agriculture officials are going door to door in Leicester County to ensure farmers are aware that the birds could be susceptible to the deadly H5N2 avian flu that has claimed millions of commercial turkeys in the state of Minnesota. Heavy drinking is on the rise in many parts of the U.S., up more than 17% since 2005, researchers reported Thursday, and rates of rising faster among women than among men. Okay, take a look at New England alerts here at 11:04. In Gloucester, Rhode Island, a working fire at 283 Huntington Nass Road. CO's on the scene, a working structure fire. And in Worcester, Massachusetts, motor vehicle accident with an Tremont 10 Lincoln Square. Crews on scene with a 2-car motor vehicle accident with trap. And in Brockton, Massachusetts, at the gas station at 1234 Belmont Street, black male wearing dark clothes robbed store at gunpoint. Peter Children time, 11:04. Time now for a travel report here on this late Thursday night here. And it shows on the Mass Pike, we get an accident on Mass Pike in the eastbound side in Natick, so expect some delays around that area here. Mass Pike to the westbound side, so from South Boston all the way on to the Austin Brighton tolls. Mass Pike in the eastbound side also after 495 in westward to before Route 9 in Framingham. 495 minutes southbound side, a little slower before Route 2 in Littleton, and 495 minutes northbound side, a little slower around Route 3 in Chelmsford here. And up in Maine on the Maine Turnpike here on the southbound side, it's a little slow in York, Maine. But otherwise, a smooth sailing commute here on this late Thursday night there. And take a look at the MBTA. Service alerts here. Smooth sailing on the subway, on the commuter rail. Except for some prominent trains may continue to experience delays of 10 to 20 minutes throughout Attleboro due to damaged Amtrak signals. And on the ferries, looking good. Peter Chill News Time's now 11:06 here, and it's time now for a weather reporting. It's late Thursday night here. Day 1 tonight has weather not expected at the time, and day 2 for 7 Friday for Wednesday. There'll be a low probability that frost or the freeze headlines may be needed Friday night and Saturday morning for areas that have started their growing season here. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this here. Overnight, part clouds got low about 31 degrees, westward about 8 miles per hour. Friday, part size got about 34 degrees, westward about 8 miles per gust size, 21 miles per hour. Friday night, part clouds got low about 32 degrees, westward about 6 to 8 miles per gust size, 21 miles per hour. For Saturday, most of the night got about 59 degrees, westward about 7 miles per hour. Saturday night, slight chance of showers before 10 p.m. Then part clouds got below around 36 degrees, westward about 5 miles common in the evening, chance of precipitation 20%. For Sunday, Saturday part clouds got about 58, low about 39 degrees. Monday, chance of showers, part Saturday, most clouds got about 36, low about 39 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 30%. For Tuesday, chance of showers, mostly clouds got about 36, low about 39 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 30%. For Wednesday, part Sunday, mostly clouds got about 37, low about 39 degrees. And for Thursday, mostly clouds got about 55 degrees. Norton temperature setting at 41 degrees. And that's going to be it for the Peter Chill Sign Off News on this Thursday, April 23rd, 2015. I'm Peter. Have a good night and good morning. Good night. And now the time now is 7 minutes after 11 o'clock on this late Thursday, and the Peter Chill will be starting off the night. On behalf of this Peter Chill, Peter have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Good night, and see you tomorrow morning here.